Hello my quilting friends, Leah Day here with another cool free motion quilting design. Today we're learning wire flourish. It's inspired by my dad. My dad is a blacksmith and metal worker, and I grew up hanging out in his metal shop and seeing the beautiful kind of twisted metal shapes that were always out there. He was always twisting up something, making some cool new design. So wire flourish basically takes those shapes that you might have seen in wrought iron, maybe a gate, and we combine those shapes together, kind of pivot and echo around it. It's going to expand really nicely and look gorgeous on your quilts. So let's get on the machine and see how this design works in free motion. So to quilt wire flourish, I'm going to start with a long wiggly line, and I'm going to end that with a spiral. You can make that just as open or tight as you want. Just a very simple spiral shape. Now I'm going to travel stitch back and form a spiral that's kind of pointing downward of a different direction from the first one. And then now I'm going to try and form that exact same identical spiral on the opposite side. Very, very simple quilting. And now I'm going to just travel stitch all the way back to the starting point. Now this is an echoing design, so I need to travel stitch along my starting line and just branch out and work all the way around the shape with an echo. And an echo is just, stitching a set distance away from your starting line. So I'm just kind of wandering around the shape, stitching these lines, and roughly my scale is about 1/8 of an inch. The lines are about 1/8 of an inch apart. I'm in this weird area, so I can't just swing around with echoes. I have to kind of travel stitch against the edges, and that's just fine too. Sometimes you're going to have odd areas in your quilt. You just got to work around them. So let's branch out with a really nice big shape. Wiggly line and a spiral on the end. Careful travel stitching back to about the middle of that line. And I'm going to branch off with 2 spirals on either side. So now I'm just echoing around it, expanding that design and filling it in. This is where, if you were quilting this design on a larger scale, you would stitch first your wire flourish, your wire, the first step, much, much bigger, and then you would expand these echoes so that they were, maybe 1/2 of an inch or an inch apart, and that would really make a very big shape going on your quilt. It would cover quite a lot of space with every single line that you stitch. So that's it for wire flourish. I really hope that you enjoyed learning this design with me today. I think that this design will work in just about any area of your quilt. You can expand it and stitch it in all over style, all over the surface of your quilt, or you can shrink those shapes down and have them be like a really cute accent in a wall hanging. I think it'll work just about anywhere you want to put it. So have some fun and make sure to share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. Until next time, let's go quilt.